Oh. Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 3 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing some free mini readings. Let me get another light on quick. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well today. If you're wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling these cards and then we'll get right to it. Put my phone on silent before I forget to do that. Hi, Julie. How are you? I'll get you on the list. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Nadia. How are you, honey? Got you guys. Julie, Sandra, Nadia. Thank you guys for being here. Julie, Sandra, and Nadia. Yeah, it's good to see you, Julie. I'm glad you're here. Let me just go ahead and get some cards shuffled, and then I'll be right with you guys. Hi, Dorothea. How are you? I got you. I'll put you down. Thank you for being here. Seems so dark in here tonight for some reason. All my lights are on, so I don't know what's going on, but okay, just these and those. Thank you. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me today as I do these free mini readings for those who are led to this channel tonight. I ask that you give me divine messages of love, guidance, and inspiration. Any energies that they need to know about at this time, please let those come through. Guide, lead, and instruct me, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was told to take this message for the collective. This is a message of success, a sign of success. It could also be an indicator for some of you that you need to look up the black bear or even brown bear animal symbolism and see what that animal has to say. That is actually one of them I'm supposed to have been looking up lately, and I haven't done it yet. I keep forgetting, but make sure that you look that up if you feel led to do so. Let me put my hair back up. I don't know why I took it down. It drives me nuts when it's down and touching my arms and stuff, so I might as well just keep it up. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Julie, which cards do I start out with for Julie, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Julie, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Any more of these? Okay, you're being pushed in a new direction. If you're not already being pushed in a new direction, expect something like that to happen soon. I feel like it may be even to do with a romantic endeavor. If you're not already in a relationship with somebody, this is referring to somebody new coming, but I feel like this is talking about somebody that you already know, possibly. So even if there's a new direction in love, if you're not already in a relationship, it may be with somebody that you know. Hi, how are you, honey? I gotcha. Um, and also there is a you may be feeling like you're being led in a direction to start communicating with animals even more so than you already do. You may even feel the like the draw to start learning how to heal animals or things of that sort. But Telepathic communications is really standing out with this card. Yes, a deepening of bonds with animals in general. This may even be referring to bird beings. Okay, because I'm seeing birds for some reason. Yes, they're saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's always an indicator that I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So Seraphonite is about honesty, taking an honest look at your life, seeing what things still need to be released from your life, what things no longer resonate with you and your vibration of love, what people, places, things, situations, thought patterns, energies do you need to let go of at this time. Make sure that you're being honest about it. This is also a card of connection with the heart chakra and third eye. So you may be going through triggering of things that are leading to healing things of the heart. Yes, they're saying, as well as connection with, um, there may be, okay, yes, there's an increase in flashes of light around you. This may be angels, this could be fairies, just higher beings of light or what have you, but something, someone, many of them are connecting with you at this time. So pay attention to the flashes, the colors. Ask who they are when you start to see them if you're not already talking to them. But telepathic communication may just not be with the animals. This may be with the angels and the beings that are around you as well. Yes, they're saying I'm also getting a message of money for some reason with this card. I don't know why, because this is not anything that usually comes out with this card, but there's a message of money. So if you've been worried about something that has to do with money, okay, what I'm seeing is like, this is what I'm seeing, a stack of bills that don't have very many like dollar bills in it. And then I'm seeing another stack that is increasing, slowly increasing. So there's some kind of increase. Yes, they're saying increase in finances, and it may have to do with creativity, because this is also a card of creativity. So seems like there's a lot of messages coming out of these cards for you in a few different directions, but they're asking you to pay attention to your creative juices at this time for sure. They're leading you in a different direction, or it may not even feel like it's really completely different, but it may just be like you're doing something already and they're moving you in a slightly different direction just to pick up pace. Something about picking up pace. So whatever that means. What other messages do you have, please, for Julie? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Okay, so you may have been feeling like there's a slow moving energy, like you're not moving very fast. There's something that's not going anywhere. You're not producing results with something in particular that you've been thinking about or what have you. But this is also a card saying that that slow moving energy is due to timing. Okay, there's some kind of timing that just isn't right. Maybe there's more time that you need to be putting into a certain thing. But what they're saying is the direction is coming. Those creative juices are going to start flowing. If they're not already flowing, they're going to start flowing and leading you in the directions that you need to go. It still may be a slow moving energy just because there's some things, okay, obstacles, they're saying, some things that are in the way, obstacles that may be in the way. So it may be you that's in your way, because I feel as if this is referring to like really seeing what kind of thought patterns that you need to let go of. So if you're thinking negatively, like, I'm not going to get the money that I need, or I'm not going to get the promotion that I need, or maybe, whoever it is that's that she's talking about romantically, maybe I just don't feel like I'm worthy of it, something of that sort. So whatever it is, make sure that you're changing those thought patterns around to more higher vibrating thought patterns and things of that sort, because this card is a card of self-defeat, feeling down in the dumps, gloom and doom, things of that sort. But on the other flip side of this is learning to control those thoughts. It's discernment of spirit. It is a come up in the way that you perceive things. I almost feel like you're not going with the flow at times. You may be going at the flow most of the time, but then there's other times when they're saying, you're really just not going with the flow. So don't feed into your doubts and fears. You may even be having something going on with your heart chakra or your actual physical heart, because I am having pain as I'm sharing this. Wow, that's a lot of pain. I am sharing this when I'm sharing this message. My chest is just getting tight and hurting. So you may even be having some sort of health issues. And they're saying no. They're when I said health issues. So it may just be your heart chakra, but either way it goes, there may be a tightness in your chest. You may be feeling, a little bit of that gloom and doom, maybe taking you out of your character or making you worry or something of that sort. But they're saying there's nothing to worry about. Everything that you need is already provided for you. Okay. You just got to step into that timeline of believing it, trusting in that. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Julie. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I'm doing good, Britt. Thank you. Okay, Sandra will be next, then Nadia, Dorothy, and Britt. If I've missed anybody, please just let me know. Put your name in the comments. What cards do I get? Two for Sandra, please. The white ones. Okay, Sandra, this is going to be for you, honey. What messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love all of them. Do I take all of these? Okay, the first card that came out for you is the weight of the world. This is talking about boundaries, letting go. It's not yours to carry. So this is talking about being an empath, picking up on the energies of the things that are happening in the world around you, maybe being sad or being down in the dumps or taking on too much energy of the things that are happening in the world, but not just things that are happening in the world, but maybe with your coworkers, your neighbors, your family, or what have you. And when I said coworkers, they said no. So you must not have coworkers. Anyway, it's saying to let it go, learn to set up hedges of protection. What am I trying to say? When you're grounding into the earth, make sure you're pulling up that energy and forming a cocoon of energy that is like a shield or a force of protection around you, so that you're not picking up all these negative energies of people that are around you, situations, or the weight of the world, things of that sort. They're asking you to set boundaries by making sure that you pray for these people, places, and things. That's going to take the weight of it off of you, is what they're saying. Yes. What other messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance. I feel like you're at a new stage or a new level of feeling energy. Okay, I'm glad that I was getting that. Before I even looked at this card, empathic starseed, that's what I was getting, is that you're learning, or not learning, you are receiving energy. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, hon? Hi, Charlotte. Gotcha. Hold on just a second. Let me put these people down before I forget. Charlotte and Elizabeth. Okay, gotcha, Liz. Thank you. Gotcha, Charlotte. Anyway, this card is referring to like you becoming more in tune to feeling energies, Kundalini energy, the energy of source, the angels. Hi, Paige. How are you? Just people that are around you, but you getting to that next stage of awakening when it comes to perceiving energies. Okay, whether it be good energies, bad energies, energies that need to engage with you. Channeling of energies, all of that stuff is coming through. So a lot to do with just being able to perceive them differently and trusting in what you're getting. So this is also, though, a card of absorbing what is not yours. So again, the weight of the world and this together are saying you're picking up other people's energies. You need to learn how to ground yourself. If you already know how to ground yourself. If you're already grounding yourself, then you need to take it a step further. Connect with the universe. See yourself with angels surrounding you, so that you're not picking up any kind of other spiritual attachments, what have you. But they're saying they want you to step it up at this time. Study even more. Pray even more, meditate more, connection with all of the above, angels, beings of lightness, beings of light, beings of that are guides to you, is what they're saying. They want you to just connect this time. So they really want to get you to a place of trusting in your connection. Believing in the impossible is something else that they're saying, but into a place of using your soul gifts in a different light, in a different way than you're used to. So I don't know exactly what that's referring to, but I feel like you're getting ready to step out of your comfort zone, or not step out of your comfort zone. You're getting ready to be put into an uncomfortable zone, and where you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Yes, they're saying. So there's going to be a shift in something to do with maybe a career, or if I don't feel like you already have a career, but what it's saying is there's going to be a career. Okay. There's going to be some sort of entrepreneurship or something of that sort. And you're learning things at this time that are bringing you to the answers of what that is. Okay. So pay attention to your creative juices as well. So you have two cards that are talking about soul memories, soul gifts, unique talents, things of that sort. And these are all referring to spiritual talents, not natural talents, but spiritual talents. And this is saying, the memories that you're having at this time, the dreams that you're having, daydreams you're having, connection with spirit that is telling you different things about your past lives or things that you've done in other lifetimes that you're living now, even are just things that are helping to initiate you into your life's purpose, into this entrepreneurship or this career path or whatever it is, using your soul gifts. This is something new for you, Sandra. I haven't heard this before, but this is pretty cool. So I don't know exactly what it is referring to or how you're going to use your gifts, but it's saying you're going to learn along the way. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, Sandra. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, I got Nadia, Dorothea, Britt, Charlotte, Liz, and Paige. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. What cards do I go to for Nadia, please? Oh, you're very welcome, Sandra. Love you, honey. I hope you're doing well. Okay, this is going to be for Nadia. What messages do you have for Nadia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, there's some things that you need to loosen your grip on when it comes to coping mechanisms. You may be somebody that is acting out in anger, frustration, and maybe you're not even sending that anger or frustration towards other people, but it's saying that they really want you to check yourself with the way that you are, that things may not be exactly how you're taking them or how you feel like it really is. And they're saying, sit in prayer and meditation. I know that you have a hard time meditating, Nadia, but once you get into meditating, committing to it, even if you can't sit still, even if you feel like your thoughts are racing, all that stuff, the easier it's going to be eventually when you do get to that state of silence to deal with things differently, okay? To see the truth of why you feel the way that you do, things of that sort. If there's any kind of addictions or things that you're holding on to that are helping you to have to cope with things, it's asking you to let go of those things. So make sure that you're sitting in prayer and meditation and asking what people, places, things, coping mechanisms, codependencies do I need to let go of at this time? I think that you already have a good idea of what those things are. Yes, you're a cosmic ancestor. You're somebody that is a very highly ascended being, but it's time for you to study what you need to study, pray and meditate, connect in any way, that shape or form that you can. They want you to realize that you're already ascended being and help your human self to catch up and remember those things so that you can come into alignment between the soul and the human self, okay? The spirit and the soul. So they want to teach you how to do those things. So meditation, again, is where it's at. I can't share that with you enough. But they want you to spread your light by staying grounded, not feeding into these fears or doubts or any of the frustrations that you have, but to change your thought patterns into higher vibrating thoughts. Think and act as if things are already happening in a better form for you. And see those things happening. See yourself with a strong connection to spirit and letting go of these coping mechanisms that they're referring to. Am I supposed to take all of these? Okay, thank you. So you're learning to see things from a higher perspectives, from a different view. And the way to get to seeing those things from a higher perspective and a different view is by having to go through them, having triggers that are making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel fear, hatred, even sadness, sorrow, guilt, shame, any of those things. But what they're saying is you have to go through the storm to get to the calm. Okay. To be able to learn those life lessons, you have to go through the life lessons. And you're in the middle of some of these life lessons, learning your strength and your power, learning that you can do it. And I'm referring to meditation again. I keep getting this sense like you just want to tell me like I can't sit still enough. I have too many racing thoughts, but what they're saying is it doesn't matter. Sit anyway. Move your body anyway. Have those racing thoughts anyway, because eventually spirit's going to get you to a point where you don't. Okay, it's just going to take pushing through, committing to it, even if you don't see that there is an end in sight, that there's never going to be a time when you're sitting in silence and meditation and actually having that clear conscience that is able to perceive all of these different magics that come with meditation. Okay. Supernatural experiences, things of that sort. They want you to learn to be receptive to what they're trying to give you. Again, meditation is the biggest thing here. If you don't meditate, you're not really, I'm not saying that people can't evolve if they don't meditate, because obviously I did it for years without meditation. But once I started meditating, boy, oh boy, did my life go like a 360, even that much more for the better than it already was. So, being receptive to change, receptive to practicing, committing, dedication, things of that sort. I know how hard it can be, but just do it anyway. Himself is talking about shamanic power, natural and spiritual abilities that are connecting you with the magic of supernatural experiences. That's what they're saying, okay? Your intentions are just thoughts. So just say, I intend on connecting with the angels. I intend on healing whatever has to do with what's creating fear at this time. You don't even have to make it a big intentions. Just think, this is what I want to do, and stick with it and commit to just meditating about that one particular thing that you're setting your intentions on until you get there. Sometimes we can focus on way too many things at one time, and it can distract us, and that can get us to that place of having too many racing thoughts or what have you. But you're going to get there, Nadia. You just got to spend time committing to it. You're going to be, yeah, don't pressure yourself. Don't at all. Even if you just sit and close your eyes and say, what do you want me to experience? What do you want me to know? What do you want me to learn at this time? Then just sit there, and whatever happens, happens. If you're having racing mind, then you're having racing mind. If you can't sit still, then you can't sit still. Just don't open your eyes. Keep focusing on this area with your eyes closed, and eventually you'll have a breakthrough. I promise you. Promise you, promise you, promise you. Do it for 5 to 7 days straight, and I guarantee there's going to be a major shift. Between the 5th and 7th day, I feel like that's when it's going to be, Nadia. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. You're very welcome, honey. Love you. Okay, what messages or what cards do you want me to start with for Dorothea, please? Fairy cards. Okay, Dorothea, this is going to be for you, hon. What messages do you have? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, the first card that came out for you is Unity. This is talking about an alignment with higher self. So you may be feeling very connected to higher self. You may even be learning that there is a, what am I trying to say? Okay, the best way to describe this is the whole time that I was finding out about higher self and stuff, learning that it's my soul, that higher connection that I have, that higher consciousness or what have you. When I started learning about that, I was like, there's no way that it would have a name because it's just my soul. There's no way that it would have a face because it's just my soul. But somewhere along the line, within the past year, I have realized that this person, Rose, who I've always thought to be like just a guide or what have you, I found out that it's actually my higher self. She's actually an angel. So it does have a name and a face. Okay. It's hard to understand that when we are a human trying to understand that and perceive that. But this is what this is referring to: a connection with higher self, it being deeper than it ever has been, trusting in that connection, things of that sort. You are also being asked to be receptive of the information that is coming into you at this time, maybe writing down or keeping a journal. Hi, Priscilla. Thank you for being here, honey. I'll put you down. Keeping a journal of the experiences that you're having with higher self or what have you would really help you. But Apona's wild daughter is talking about um, things from the shadows coming to the light. So this may even be that higher self is revealing things to you that need to change at this time, things of the future, things that you need to let go of from the past, things of that sort. Yes, yes, yes. Truth to all of the above, they say. There's energies of uh, a shift in communication. So maybe the way that you communicate with spirit, but also they're saying this is involving the physical as well. So communication with the physical may be changing in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse or what have you, but I do know that there is a shift in communication, as well as a shift in communication with the way that you perceive higher self. Yes, 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 they're saying. I do want to get you one more card, Dorothea. Let me write down Priscilla before I forget. What other messages do you have for? Thank you. Okay, so the hand shake indicates like there's some kind of commitment, some sort of agreement, something of that sort. I'm not really getting what this is with. No extra message with that, but you may know exactly what that's referring to. And this is the fish is an emblem of success, riches, and inheritance. And this is referring to money. Okay. Hope that you got something out of your reading, Dorothea. Thank you for being here and being a support. Much love to you. Okay, Britt, you'll be next. And I have Charlotte, Liz, Paige, and Priscilla. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. Hi, Cody. How are you? Thank you for being here, guys. Guys, I just want to thank anybody who has been liking, sharing, subscribing, letting people know about my YouTube channel or Facebook or any of that stuff. Thank you so, so much for your support. Anybody who's been donating, making appointments, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like information on that, I do have a website. It is uniqueme303healing.net. I have all the information that you guys need to know on there. But if you would like to make a donation, the information is pinned in the comments. So it should be right at the top of the comment section. Thank you guys for who are able to do that. You guys are helping me to get closer and closer to my goals of quitting my daytime job and doing this full time. So thank you so much. I'm good, Cody. Thank you for asking. Okay, guys, I'm going to go on to Britt and then Charlotte, Elizabeth, Paige, Priscilla, and Cody. What cards do I go to for Britt, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Britt? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Britt. Ooh-wee, okay. If you're not going through a dark night of the soul, I would be surprised, okay? Both of these first two cards that came out are about soul shrinking, being hard on yourself, other people gossiping or being hard on you, talking about you. There may even be something that's going on with career, because I feel like something is not going good enough or something is happening that may not feel pleasant about a job or career. I'm not exactly for sure what it's referring to, but something of that sort. But I feel like you're really down right now. But on the other side of that, what they're saying is, all of these energies that you're feeling are just leading you to more magic. Okay. Because the third card that is here is the green woman, which is referring to magic, referring to like, connection with nature, connection with spirit, connection with the magic of magic, learning about the magic of magic. So it tells me that, you're just processing through some stuff. You're purging some things. You're letting go of. You're seeing things for what they really are. And you're about to have a come up, something to do with magic. This is a come up when it comes to the magic and your magic. I'm having a hard time getting out exactly what it's referring to, but magic is the big word here. Experiences of magic, connection with spirit to a newer level or a higher level, to where you're just like, woo, what are these awing moments that I'm having, man? I haven't had these in a while, but now I'm having them again, or even more so having them, something of that sort. Hi, Amanda. How you doing, honey? You sure can. I'll put you on the list. You'll be after Cody. Um, but you're going to get to the other side of it is what I'm feeling. Spending time in nature is going to be very beneficial for you at this time. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, they're asking you to clear out your space at your home. So this is talking about smudging, uh, burning sage, things of that sort, clearing out your crystals, your stones, but it's also talking about moving things around in your home, rearranging, doing things to make it feel different, look different, to bring the energy, um, like a shift in the energy at home. Clearing out your closets, giving things to people that are in need, things of that sort is what it's also referring to. But this is also talking about after, for some reason, after this doom and gloom and dark night of the soul type thing that you're going through, there's going to be a lot of shifting within the home, the way that you feel it, how happy you are there, things of that sort. So it may just be like, I kind of feel like there's isolation or aloneness, or maybe there's not a lot of people around you, because I see like an image of bright rooms with only you in it. So maybe it's even referring to you need to have time alone, spend it in bright lit areas, nature, this out in the sun gaze, connection in that way may even help pull you out of it. Asking for codes from the sun for healing that you need to have done at this time is also going to be beneficial, they say. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Make sure that you go out and connect with nature. It's really going to help you at this time. They're telling me to get you one more card. Hold on just a second here. What other messages do you have for Britt, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. Okay, so the cat is talking about, usually it's talking about strife, some kind of personal injury or something like this. But when I was getting ready to say that to you, they're like, nah, that's not what it is for her. This is talking about being gentle, giving yourself some tender loving care, pampering yourself. Because you know how, I know this sounds funny, but a cat will lick its paw and then wash itself or whatever. It's asking you to just spend some time taking care of yourself. Not that you're not already doing that, but take more time to do that. Give more to yourself is what it's referring to. Okay. Pamper yourself some way, shape, or form is what that's referring to. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Britt. Thank you for being here, being of support. Much love to you. Charlotte, Liz, Paige, Priscilla, Cody, and Amanda. Okay, Charlotte, this reading is going to be for you. What messages do you have for Charlotte, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have for Charlotte, please? Okay, so the honesty card came out for you, which is Seraphonite. This is about honesty, the heart and third eye chakras. When this flipped over, I seen a face of a man. I don't know if this is like a spouse, somebody in your family, a coworker, or what have you, but I got the sense of this person walking away, or you walking away from this person. It may even have something to do with a job, not being satisfied at a job, because a lot of times when I see things like that, it means that somebody's walking away from a position or something of that sort. Thank you, Britt. I'm glad that it resonated, hon. Much love to you. But it's asking you to take an honest look at your life. What people, places, things, energies, thought patterns need to go. This is referring to this man, something to do with walking away. Again, I don't know exactly who it is, if it's your spouse, if it's a boyfriend, a coworker, a family member, what have you, but I have a feeling that you know exactly who this is referring to. Make sure that you're checking your motives and seeing, what is best for you to do at this time. Pray and ask for confirmation. What people do I need to let go of at this time? And don't even worry about it being a man, but what people do I need to let go of? What energies, what situations, what kind of codependencies do I have that I need to cut cords with at this time? Ask Archangel Michael to come in and help you to release those things. Yeah. Okay. So whatever this decision is that it's talking about, letting go of somebody or walking away from somebody or something of that sort, is going to bring calmness. It's going to bring more peace and balance and harmony. It may feel a little chaotic in your thoughts at first, but it's going to bring you serenity. Okay. This is asking you to connect with all of your chakras at this time as well. So wearing the colors that would correspond with your energy centers, watching guide or and listening to guided meditations to heal them, balance them, expand them, what have you. Just sitting in meditation and imagining expanding them at this time is really going to help you as well. Yes, they're saying. And this is a calcite card, but they're saying to carry orange calcite. I don't know if there is orange calcite, but I'm seeing orange calcite. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might have orange calcite, but either way it goes, if you don't have orange calcite, get some orange calcite and connect with that. What cards do I go to now? What other messages do you have for Charlotte, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Okay, so you're going through some spontaneous awakenings right now. These are awakenings to all of your major energy centers, also awakenings to your abilities, more enhancements to the abilities that you already have. This is natural talent, spiritual abilities, things of that sort. This is integration time. So you're going to be learning how to use these gifts for the betterment of mankind, this planet, yourself, what have you. But definitely going through major awakenings. And activated earth is talking about powerful places, ley lines, sacred sites, things of that sort. So if you're being led to go spend time meditating at a certain sacred site or some place that you know that has really powerful energy, make sure that you're going in and doing that. It may be that you're supposed to be receiving some kind of upgrades or codes from that area or what have you. If you're feeling led to do healing on certain places, make sure that you're doing that. Or it may just be that you're being led to different areas to spread your love and light. So whatever it is that is resonating with you, make sure that you do that. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, hun. Okay, Liz, Paige, Priscilla, Cody, and Amanda. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. So this is going to be for Liz, and I was told to go to the Starseed deck for you as well. You're very welcome, Charlotte. Much love to you, hon. Am I supposed to take these cards for anybody? These are for Liz. Okay. Okay, Liz. They're asking you to be creative at this time, or not be creative, but to tap into your creative juices. They're saying there's creative juices that are coming in for many of us. They're not just for you. I'm hearing for many of us at this time, there's a lot of creative juices, and it's asking you to create your life with those creative juices. So you're in a new cycle. You are starting to do things differently, meaning hobbies and things with career, maybe even different. But they're saying they want you to express yourself in whatever way feels best to you. What makes you feel the most serenity, peace, joy, happiness, what have you. Get with it. Do those things. Okay. Watering your garden is talking about giving yourself rest, being tender with yourself, pampering yourself, just kind of like I was telling the last person. But this is about body care, nourishment, I keep getting this. This is the second time I've got this message in the past couple days. Skinny dipping. So a lot of people need to connect with water, naked, something of that sort. Skinny dipping. If you're capable of doing that, make sure that you do that. But it's talking about taking care of your physical human body. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness of life. This is Venus energy. This is about pleasure, joy, hope, passion, peace. Making love to life, being in love with your life. So again, it's saying be creative, tap into those creative juices that are now flowing through you. Use that creativity to map out your life, to make your life what you want it. Okay. You're the architect of it. So whatever it is that you want, make sure that you're using those creative juices and running with it. They say take off with it. So what other messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance. Thank you. Black tourmaline came out. This is a card of smudging your energy, your person, your stones, your home, your car, what have you. Taking time to burn some sage, saying some prayers, setting some intentions that your space will be cleared of any negative energies or negative charges, what have you. This is also a card of staying grounded or rooting into the earth. Yes, they're saying take it a step further and root into creation itself, not just to the energy of the earth, but ask to be rooted into creation and creativity. Okay. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Liz. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you, hon. Paige, Priscilla, Cody, and Amanda. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. Just put your name in the comments. I've got room for about 4 more people. Okay, I got Paige next, and I'm told to go to these cards for you too, Paige. You're very welcome, hun. You're very welcome, Liz. What messages do you have for Paige? Both of them? Okay, you're being asked to, Paige, to slow down, spend time out in nature, take time to connect with the earth, connection with flowers, the fragrance of flowers, smelling in. They're giving me like a smell of spring, so they're wanting you to smell like the smell of. I don't know how else to put this, but it's like the seasons changing. So get out and connect with nature is really going to help you. To smell the different things around you, people's crops, the flowers blooming. And they keep showing me this water. So even the smell of water is going to be beneficial to you at this time. Healing, they're saying, charging to you. They're wanting you to connect with the great mother's love, surrender to what the great mother has for you. It's wanting you to see that, the beauty of life, the beauty that's in your life, the blessings that are all around you, things of that sort. But they're saying if you don't take time to slow down, you're not going to see those blessings. So maybe you're moving too fast, or you need to just take a time out for a second, but they're saying, just really back up just a little bit. Okay. Take the time to embrace the love that life has to give you, and surrender to life itself, the energy of what is happening in your life right now. I don't know how else to say that, but that's pretty much what they're trying to get across. What cards do I go to for her, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Paige? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, the Piper is about going with the flow, being more in alignment with your heart song, the rhythm of your connection to your divine purpose. So it's saying that you're either realigning or you're already in alignment, something of that sort. A little bit of both. There may be areas where you feel like you're kind of realigning, and some areas where you feel like you're completely aligned. Yes. But they're saying going with the flow at this time is going to be beneficial. What other messages do you have, please, for Paige? Love. Was there another card that flipped over? Okay, you had 2 cards that came out. Both of them are referring to not feeding into fears and doubts, caution about having illusionary moments or fears or what have you. Don't feed into those, but it's saying see your potential instead. See the potential of what is coming out of everything that's going on in your life at this time. Yes, they're saying. You're in a new cycle too. Everybody must be starting in some sort of new cycle because it's been coming up a lot, but you're in a new cycle as well. And they're asking you to push forward. There may be some things that feel like roadblocks, but they're saying you're going to get through them just by staying in the present moment. Yes. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being a support. Much love to you. Priscilla, Cody, and Amanda. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please just let me know. I do have time for about 4 more people. This next reading is going to be for Priscilla. What cards do I go to, please? These cards? Okay, these are really wanting to be used today. Thank you, Paige. Thank you for saying that. He is so precious. Nick and I went and seen him. What day was that? Sunday, maybe. And he is so cute. Such a blessing. What messages do you have for Priscilla, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit. They told me to take this one. Okay, you two got activated earth, which is about power places, ley lines, trust where you led, going to sacred spots, connection with those energies, things of that sort. I feel like there was a a transformation that is going to be happening at some place that you're being led to. I literally am seeing a vision of you standing in this energy vortex, and the vortex spinning around you, and you can feel the energy of the vortex literally at that time transforming you. So make sure wherever it is that you're led to, that you go there. This may have something to do with mountains, or like big hills, or even like a canyon of some sort, or something of that sort, because that's what I'm seeing. Butterfly A, what is your actual name, hun? I don't really do love readings. Whatever Spirit wants to tell you, Spirit's going to tell you, but I'll put you on the list. Okay, but make sure that you're trusting where you're led. There's going to be some sort of activation that happens for you. Yes, they're saying. So you may be in a space of feeling pushed towards making amends with people, accepting amends from other people. Helena, thank you, honey. Making amends with other people, forgiveness. Maybe this is forgiveness of things that people have or haven't done for you, things of that sort. So you're going to be nudged in different directions to either make amends, accept amends, be forgiven, or forgive others, or both. Okay, but it's about righting past wrongs. It may even be talking about uprooting, but I'm not getting that. What other messages do you have for Priscilla, please? Thank you. Okay, so selenite is about peace. It's also a connection with universal energies, angels, beings of higher consciousness. This is also referring to a connection with higher self. So you two, like I think it was the first person I did a reading on, are connecting with higher self at this time. So you may even be feeling more inclined to trust in your intuition. Yeah, there's something about universal energies, in particular angels, bringing you peace, bringing you calmness. You may be feeling an embrace from them. You may be feeling like when you're going through this, feeling defenseless, having to make things right, or having to accept people's apologies, or what have you. That connection with the angels is really going to be beneficial. Ask them to come and be with you. Ask them to help you to feel their embrace, or allow you to feel their embrace when you're going through this. I feel like there may be some times of crying or purging even, but what they're saying is, all of these things that are healing is going to bring peace as well, going to bring balance and harmony. You've asked for change in certain areas, and they're giving it to you, is what they're saying. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have, please, for Priscilla? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to take all of these? Okay, there's way too many cards here. Let me take these and put them back in and reshuffle. What other messages do you have? Thank you. Both of them? All right. So the singer of courage and he of the fiery sword. So the singer of courage is talking about pushing through. Again, being okay with facing whatever these things are that you're having to deal with at this time, facing those things head on. That's all this card is referring to. Okay. Some of these things are going to make you feel very uncomfortable. Again, tears are going to come up. You're going to feel like you don't want to have to deal with this at this time, but they're saying to be receptive to this change. Okay. This is a change that's going to bring about a lot of enlightenment, a lot of loss of density, a come up, so to speak, with your connection, all of the above, major shifting. And they're saying to show you the 8. 8 is about abundance, going with the flow, being in the flow. 4 is about the archangels working with you and being of assistance to you. So make sure that as you're going through these things, you're asking the angels. They're unemployed, guys. If you don't ask them to help you, they're unemployed. They're just sitting there waiting on you guys to ask questions, ask them for help, what have you. They don't really intervene until you do so. So make sure that you're doing that. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, Cody, Amanda, and Helena is who I have. What cards do I go to for Cody, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Cody? Love? Not these? Okay. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self for Cody, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Thank you. Okay, so this is Hadarian energy. This is talking about codependencies, letting go of any energies that would be something that you're depending on to not have to face something, what have you. But it's asking you to set boundaries. Okay, set boundaries with yourself. Don't feed into them, what have you, things of that sort. It's coming, Priscilla. Trust that. But this is also, I was wondering why I was seeing this, but when this first came out, I was seeing something to do with you being a light worker, you paving the way, you being somebody that other people follow. Okay, so you being the leader. And this is talking about forge, don't follow. So this means be that leader. It's time for you to step up and step out in courage and, let go of all the things that are holding you back, because it's time for you to show the world the real you, whatever that is. I don't know exactly what that's referring to. But make sure that you're connecting with whatever that is, because there's people that need you. You're a way shower, they say. You're somebody that's meant to lead the way for other people, to guide, lead, and instruct, help people to get through their experiences by sharing your experience, strength, and hope, things of that sort. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have for Cody, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Cody. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, Cody. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit. Okay, so they're asking you to connect with the ocean, with water. Water in general is really going to help you at this time. This connection is specifically for your throat chakra, helping you to have the courage to push through and speak to people in the way that you are meant to speak to them. It's going to give you the right words to say at the right time. The right people are going to be put in front of you with the right kind of situations that you know exactly how to get through, and going to be able to help those people to get through. But this is a card of the throat chakra and communication, things shifting for communication. And I'm seeing you being a light, a beacon, a person who is leading the way. So, there's some kind of change coming to the throat chakra. If you're feeling like there's a big lump of something in there right now, it's because it's probably being activated at this time. I'm starting to feel mine doing the same exact thing. What other messages do you have for Cody, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. The singer of courage. Okay, again. So that is it pretty much explains itself. This is talking about stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things that you feel a little bit uncomfortable doing, speaking to people, even if you don't know exactly what you're supposed to say, just pray and say, let my words be your words. God, angels, universe, whatever it is that you believe in, guide, lead, and instruct my words. Let my words, thoughts, and actions be your words, thoughts, and actions, and then do it. Be that light, be that way shower, be that light worker and starseed that you already know that you are. Fairies of the future are talking about better days ahead, change coming, rapid change, they're saying. Yes, yes, yes. You're okay. You too, just like many of us, are starting to have like a reversal in creative energy. So if you wasn't feeling very creative before, they're definitely going to be flowing now. There's going to be inspired ideas that's going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. You're going to think of them. You're going to have visions of them. You're just going to know that you need to be doing certain things. So make sure that even if you're feeling uncomfortable, that you're taking off that spirit of fear and just working through it, because on the other side of all of that stuff is a successful future. Okay. Leading the way, paving a new road for people who thought that there was no hope. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here, Cody, and being of support. Much love. Amanda and Helena. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please just let me know by putting your name in the comments. Again, everybody, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, donating to my channel, making appointments with me. All of those things are a great help. If you're wishing to make an appointment, you can get on my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net, as well as if you're wanting to make a donation, I have the PayPal and Venmo link pinned in the comments on this particular live feed. So you can go ahead and check that out. Okay, Amanda, this reading is going to be for you. I was told to go to my Starseed deck for you as well. Okay, Amanda, I'm not for sure exactly what this is referring to, but I'm seeing you sitting at a desk or a table, writing some things out. You've got some pens and some nice little stationery and things of that sort. It's almost like you're writing a letter to the universe or to your guides or something of that sort, stating exactly what it is that you want out of life, what you desire, what you dream and aspire to be, things of that sort. But you may even be like writing down or jotting down questions that you've been having, maybe just things that you haven't been getting answers to. And you're like, okay, universe, I'm tired of asking. I feel like I'm not getting the answers. Am I asking wrong or something like that? And you're writing these things down, and just the energy of you putting them from your thought process into this pen and onto the paper is setting some sort of clearing of the mind to where the answers are going to start coming through. So make sure that you're taking the time to do that, honey. Whatever it is that it's showing you writing down, I'm sure that you'll know exactly what it is. But you're going through a lot of conflict, or maybe an energy of conflict or confusion, something of that sort. But what they're saying is you're going through learning about polarities, okay? Learning about the yin and yang energy, the night and day energy, the good and the bad, all of that. So you're going through a lot of things that are teaching you soul lessons, soul producing soul growth, something of that sort. You're very welcome, Cody. Thank you for coming, hun. Much love to you too. Thanks, Amanda. I love it. But they're saying there could be some karmic relationships that are in the way, maybe causing you to be triggered by certain things. However, you're even at the end of that, it's almost like you're sliding into home run or something like this with this stuff is what I'm trying to say. Soul gifts and training. It is time to step up. So this card is referring to the talents that you already have, being more evolved, being more in tune with them. You also are feeling that creative spark that most of us are feeling at this time. You may have been feeling held back or stuck or what have you, but now the juices are flowing. This may even be what you're writing down is about the things that you're seeing that are giving you like insight into what you need to be doing. Maybe it is the answers to those things that you've been asking, or I feel like it's more about what is my next step? Where am I supposed to be going from here? I feel like I have lots to share with people, but I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to do this, who with, things of that sort. So you're going to have these little nudges to go out in different places in the public or hang out with certain people that you normally don't hang out with or something of that sort. And this is where your soul gifts and training is going to come into play. So when you're around these people, you're going to have these nudges to talk to them about certain things or to show them a certain thing or something of that sort, which is going to produce questions from them and you being able to answer them and use your gifts to the best of your ability. A big come up is coming up for you. Some sort of major breakthrough is what I'm feeling. Yes, they're saying. So all of these conflicts that you're going through, this polarity that you're feeling is just the storm before the calm. Okay. And it's not even a bad storm. I don't feel like it's really major or anything like that, but there's some kind of storm before the calm, but you're getting through it. So make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do. What cards do I get to? Thank you. These cards. What messages do you have, please, for Amanda? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Amanda. Woo, all of them. Thank you. Okay, so you're being asked to trust in where you're being led at this time. Trust in the intuitive insight that you're receiving. Trust in what your body is telling you at this time. If it's telling you it needs rest, then rest. If it's telling you it needs sun, then go out and be in nature and be in the sun or sun gaze, do whatever you need to do. Trust your intuition. Trust where you're being led. Trust the insight that you're receiving. Trust that all of the conflicts that you're going through are just setting you up for even more success. It may not feel like it at this time, but really you're just in training. Okay. You're in integrating time. You're being integrated into using your gifts more readily. You are feeling more trustworthy of them. You're feeling more hopeful of the future and how to use them, things of that sort. Yes, they're saying, but Your physical body may be going through some challenges still. Whose isn't? Guys, we're still ascending. We're still going through these processes of our DNA shifting and changing. You're going to feel things, slight headaches, dizziness, tiredness, a lot of energy, um, peeing and pooping a lot. Guys, I hate to say it, but it happens. You pee and poop a lot when you're going through these ascension symptoms. So body aches and pains, things of that sort. Physical eyes being blurry 1 minute and then very clear and crisp the next. Not being able to hear 1 minute and being able to hear really great the next. Things of that sort. But expect that those things are happening. But guys, these are happening. When they happen, just know that there's some major breakthrough coming on the other side of that. If your eyes are getting really blurry and then all of a sudden crisp and clear, it's because your eyes are being more in tuned into the vibration that you are now vibrating, which is helping you to see angels and auras more, lose density, things of that sort. If your ears are hearing different tones, it's because you are starting to be able to hear spirit differently. You're being able to perceive things like that differently. So the things that you're doing are awakening and changing your DNA so that they are more enhanced, more enlightened. Problems are being resolved at this time. This is lapis lazuli. Yes, you are resolving the problems. You are listening and trusting in your intuition. You're taking the guidance and suggestions that guidance is giving you. So just keep doing that and you're going to be successful in whatever this is referring to, but just expect a breakthrough. Like you're right on the cusp of something big happening for you or something big changing for you or something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. And I'm hearing ding, ding, ding. I haven't heard the ding, ding, ding in a while, but I'm hearing it, which means I'm spot on with what I'm saying. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Amanda. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you, hon. Helena, this next reading is going to be for you. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please just let me know. I have a spot for 3 more people. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this after I do Helena's reading. Which cards do I start out with for Helena, please? Thank you. Okay, Helena, this is going to be for you, hon. What messages do you have for Helena, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. All of them? Okay, Helena, this may not be exactly the message of love that you're wanting to hear, but I'm going to share it with you anyway because you asked about it. But what they're saying right now is that you are in the process of learning or are going to be awakening to the process of learning about different conflicts that would cause you to be open to love the way that you're supposed to have it. Whether or not you're in a relationship at this time, they're saying there's lessons that you still need to learn about yourself when it comes to anger or even maybe possibly control of your anger. I have issues like that too, honey. I know all about that, but maybe you're not even aware of it. But these are things that that need to be taken a look at. So prayer and meditation is where it's at. If you want to get into the right relationship, a relationship that's going to resonate with you, one that you're not going to have to fight through or struggle through or what have you, then heal the things that cause anger and conflict. So ask and set intentions when you're praying and meditating that you are being revealed, that it's going to be revealed to you what needs to be let go at this time. What kind of energy creates anger? What do I need to let go of? So what is going to happen is you're going to get these thoughts or these images of something that's happened to you in your life, or maybe even in another lifetime, that you need to cut cords with. So when it keeps repeating in your thoughts, then just imagine that you're seeing scissors, like energetic scissors, cutting the cord that is attached to that energy and you, that thought that you're thinking about, and you cutting that cord, and you should feel like this release or something of that sort. And until you feel that release, keep seeing that happen, or use a flame to burn it away. See an opposite scenario, what have you. Be creative in how you heal it, but make sure that you feel that release before you move on to healing the next thing that you're going to be working on. But soften to love by letting go of any kind of anger or conflict that you may already have. Again, you may not even realize that you have anger and conflict until you pray and meditate and ask to be shown, what do I need to let go of that would cause problems in relationships with anger and conflict? Okay. Mainly anger. Lost lands is about soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. This is referring to spiritual gifts that you have, lifetimes that you've lived, being recalled, or having soul memories of other lifetimes that you lived. Okay, so what it's probably referring to is things that you need to heal from other lifetimes that have to do with love. Not even a connection with romantic partners, but just the connection of love. So maybe you've lost people to death, or that you really, really loved, and it could have caused some kind of harm, and even caused reasons for anger. This could be in this lifetime, other lifetimes, or what have you, but anything that has to do with love, self love, unconditional love for others, learning about judgment and not judging yourself or others, things of that sort. But it's it's referring to like memories of things from the past, this lifetime or other lifetimes, that are going to be coming up into your thoughts that you need to heal. So again, prayer and meditation is where it's at. Releasing those things that you see is going to help you to release this anger. Inner Earth is talking about new solutions, new beginnings, a new cycle. So again, a lot of people are starting new cycles, but this is also talking about getting through to the other side. There is a time when you have relationships that make you feel safe, secure, unconditionally loved. Yes, letting go of these things that you need to let go of is going to set you up for a really good future with people like that. But you have to let go of some of these energies that are not serving you. Okay, Horus energy is talking about protection, loyalty, safety, and trust that you're capable of healing these things. Okay, a lot of people think, I can't meditate, I can't sit still, I can't get through my thought process and things of that sort. But listen, guys, even if you're somebody that doesn't meditate, or is incapable of meditating, or feel like you're incapable of it, just pray, set intentions, and ask the angels that they will help you to learn, release, and let go of things that are causing you anger, or to have conflict and anger in relationships, any relationship, not just romantic, but any kind of relationship, friendships, with coworkers, what have you, family members. And what's going to happen is, throughout your day, you're going to be triggered to either act out in a certain way with anger. And what's going to happen is the angels are going to be like, don't do that. Instead, this is what you need to do. And then you're going to use that guidance that you're receiving through these intuitive or heartfelt knowings, and change these situations around. No longer act out in anger. Practice makes perfect, right? You have to be really bad at something before you're good at something before you're great, and great at something before you're a master. So it's a process, guys. It's not just going to happen overnight, but you're going to get through it. Okay, just know that you're going to get through it. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. If there's anybody else that wants a reading, I have room for 3 more people. If no one else is wanting one, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. So I'll give it just a minute here and see if anybody else comes on. Thanks again to anybody who is donating to my channel, like, sharing, subscribing, making appointments, any of that stuff. I really appreciate you guys and all of your love and support. Okay, guys, I'm just going to wait a few more seconds, see if anybody else wants a reading. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. So if you're watching at this time, just know that happiness is near, popularity even maybe near for some of you. The children is talking about gentleness, family, togetherness, community, things of that sort. And there could be some kind of form of bad luck or something of that sort coming for somebody. But it's saying that this is more of like a deterrence, you learning how to detour away from those negative energies or things of that sort. Okay, guys, since there's nobody else watching at this time, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. I hope that you guys got something out of your readings. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you guys. Bye.